anyone who is not bitter enough to delete photos after you break up is fucking weird. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, hi. Make sure to subscribe and all that shit. This is my friend Sophie.
Hello.
And today, I'll put all her social handles below, but today we are going to do a video on the warning signs and signals and all that shit that you should look for before you obsess over a person and then end up getting hurt, basically.
Yeah. Telltale signs.
Yeah, telltale signs. Telltale signs of a dickhead. And I'm sure we've all been there many times.
Yeah. Once or twice.
Or 10, whatever.
Yeah. My entire dating life.
If he is constantly saying, my ex was crazy, she was this, if he's got nothing nice to say about his ex, that is warning signals.
Yeah.
Any other person, normal gentleman, would be like, you know what, it didn't work out, there was differences, etc.
You didn't get with a crazy girl and decide to spend a year of your life with her. Like,
you got with a normal girl,
yeah.
got to 9 months, drove her fucking insane, and then left her to what in her own delusion.
Even like if you've got a guy and his friends call and he's made plans with them and he's like, nah, just ignore him, don't worry, I'll just bail on him, then surely that speaks a lot about a character, to be like, if you can just fuck your friends off like that and ignore them and be a mug, where am I going to be in 2 months time? If you're going to open a door, he's not just trying to open it for you to show off to you, just his natural way of thinking of, it's a woman, let her go before me.
Yeah.
Like, and if you don't, if you meet a guy and he's not naturally inclined to be a gentleman to any woman he comes across, not just someone he's trying to impress.
Yeah.
So if there's a waitress and he's rude to that waitress, that says a lot about his character.
Yeah.
And like, all that niceness is just for show for you.
And you'll see it a few times and then it's gone with the fucking wind. It's been gobbled up by his fuckboy syndrome and you'll never see it again.
How he treats his mother.
If he is rude or disrespectful to his mother, that you have to realise that is the most important woman in his life, his mum. So if he's not going to respect the most important woman in his life, he will never ever in a million years respect you or any other woman that he comes across.
Yeah.
He just won't. So you'll probably always be treated like trash.
We wrote all these ideas down and then me and Sarah were walking back to do this. And just as we got up from the park, this guy's like,
oh yeah, beautiful. Walks past like, oh yeah.
Do not understand how a man's thought process is like, let me be seedy and gross and that's gonna get me in there. It's like the whole dick pic thing, isn't it? Like, here's my penis, would you like to date me? Hi, I'm John, show me your tits. Oh my god, you just sound like a dream. Yeah.
It's just really pathetic.
It's an awkward thing to say, isn't it? Like, I don't know you, but can you send me, like, just getting to know you, it's been 3 days, but I'd really like to see your vagina.
Because you get there and half the time I don't even know where your clit is anyway, so what's all this talk? Why would
be an obvious one, but there might be younger girls that haven't learnt this enough yet about the whole Netflix and chill, come over. Like, the guy wants you, he will put effort in to make sure he gets you. Inviting you to get out of your house and commute to him, he doesn't have to do jack shit. You're just turning up on a plate for him to try and
on a plate,
dry hump.
Oh, and then you have to spend ages being like, get off me, get off me, get off me. It's not a good place to be.
Don't go round. Don't do that. Come to my house on the first date before he's taking you out, and you've gone round to for the first date to his house, and not even if you haven't had sex with him, but you've spooned him in his bed. You've told him you don't have to make any effort with me.
Yes.
I'll come calling to you,
yes.
and I'm happy to do nothing but lie in your bed. Put yourself in a scenario where you can end up being sexual, and like, I noticed again, so not to bring him into this quite a lot, but the guy I've been recently dating, his first date, he asked me if we could do something on Sunday daytime rather than Saturday night, which I think is like a difference of someone that actually wants to spend time with you where it's in a non-sexual way. Yeah, you know?
And if you put yourself in the position, if you spend 3 nights at a guy's house, Netflix and chill, that's 3 fucking opportunities you have got to battle with yourself. Don't put yourself in that position, you won't have to fight off the dick. Simple.
Just stay away from the house.
Stay the fuck away from the house.
What are you gonna say?
What was I gonna say? So my friends used to say this to me all the time because I used to have a bad habit of dating fuckboys.
I used to have a bad habit.
I did!
Still have a bad habit.
No, I do not. But sometimes the fuckboys come across so nice.
Of course they fucking do.
Men sometimes genuinely do get excited at the beginning, and they obviously really fancy you, and they obviously thinking with their penis, and it's all exciting and whatever. And then they like run with you, and then they shit themselves and they pull it all away from you, and then you get insecure, and then you're the one that's called crazy.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a guy going into a sweet shop, like a child going into a sweet shop, being let
100
loose.
miles an hour.
Loads of sweets, shut that one out.
And then he vomits everywhere, all over the store, gets kicked out, and then he stops feeling sick, and then he's like, actually I want to come back and get some more sweets.
Into the same sweet shop.
You're blocked, you're not allowed in the sweet shop, you vomited everywhere, you fucked this up.
And you made somebody else clean up your mess.
Yeah.
I
Me.
get carried away, and we want to believe in the dream, so like hand in hand we're sort of like supporting them on their fucking 100-mile sprint.
Yeah. And then we've caught up with them.
We're now committed, like let's do this.
Yeah, and then they
they're like,
vomit,
no.
and then that's it. Like, whoa, this is too much.
My ex, I was looking for houses with him. We bought a fucking dog. I've got a fucking dog. This is without a dad. What you did.
All that shit.
It's always the fucking guys that you didn't give the time of day that spent ages trying to get you, and then as soon as they get you, they're like, this is boring.
Yeah. You made me date you. I didn't ask me to date you. You begged me to date you, and now you're running.
And I'm crying.
Yeah. Yeah. Bastards. Okay, so Sarah's been like my abuser through the times that I've done this. Every time I date a man, and they say, I don't want a relationship, and I go,
I'm gonna make them fall in love with me.
Oh, weird.
yeah, that just doesn't happen. I think like
Doesn't end well.
It doesn't end well.
Doesn't begin well.
No, it doesn't start well. There's no nice beginning, middle, or end ever. So no, I think, and girls do this because guys say they don't want a relationship, and then they still text you all day, every day. They call you every night. They want to see you twice a week. They want to buy you little gifts. They want to like do little nice things that you do in a relationship. But this whole time they're saying, oh, I don't want
I don't want a relationship.
don't want a relationship, don't want a relationship. So in your head you're like, okay, it's just going to take time. I've just got to kind of persuade them because I think he's actually really falling for me. It's like me laughing because I've had so many conversations like this, and she's like,
Let it go, so.
no. They actually just don't want a relationship. Believe them. What they say is true. They're not like women. I know as women we say,
One
yeah,
thing.
I'm fine, and we're not
We're not
fine. They said they don't want a relationship. They actually don't want a relationship. Stay the fuck away from them. The reason we have fuck boys is
We allow
have
it.
created them.
Yeah.
We allow them to mug us off all the time. Like, people will only treat you how you allow them to treat you. Women that say things and do it for a reaction rather than actually doing it
true.
to be like, for me, I do not deserve to be treated like this.
Yeah.
So I am going to walk away. What they do it is like, oh, if I threaten him, he might come running back
Yeah,
in.
see.
Like, you're an idiot. Like, if do something because it's the right decision for you,
Yes,
not to get a reaction out of them.
You didn't get into an argument and threaten to leave his house because you wanted to go home. You threatened to leave because you wanted to chase you out of the house. Be like, please don't leave, babe. But your head set should be, you've actually just disrespected me. I'm not going to be here, and I don't
Yeah.
want to be around you. And until you learn to do that, I'm not coming back. Rather than, let me see if I walk out while he chased me. Like it's
What is one of your red flags? What's your biggest red flag?
the whole calling their exes crazy and stuff.
Yeah.
Just being rude about women in general. What to do with fuckheads.
Flush them down the fucking sink.
The second that you feel, sorry because I'm talking to the camera, the second you feel like you need to go through somebody's phone is the second you need to take your ass out of that relationship. Fuck
Yeah.
that. 3 top ways to impress your man. We're both single, so I don't really know.
Yeah.
I can tell you 3 ways to get dumped by a man.
3 ways to impress a man. Where can you meet a decent guy nowadays?
In your dreams.
Yeah, like, doesn't mean that everything means they are guaranteed to be. It's just warning signs.
Yeah, warning signs, everything is subjective. You've got to still read the situation and go with your gut. Your gut is never wrong, so go with it.
Yeah. That's a big thing, actually, for women.
Yeah.
Trust your fucking gut instinct.
Yeah.
Because men call us crazy. Have we ever been wrong about anything that we've had intuition about? No. I'm crazy or I'm a psychic? Okay,
This is
because I
really
pressed
shit.
pause.
This is shit.
Yeah, but there might be bits of it that we could use.
Whose channel is going to be on my... You just need to die. Biggest turn on. Consistency. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Good banter. Fucking hell, good joke.
So, I don't know, should we end this?
Yeah, I feel like this is